Hi everyone, Robin here with Crafting with Robin. Today I'm going to be making a topiary out of some natural pumpkins, and we will start now. I will explain as we go. So I'm going to start out with these pumpkins. I got this one from, actually I'll start, well this I'm not going to use anymore. I changed my mind on that. I'll start out by covering this, it's a little, you get this in the office area of the Dollar Tree, and I think it's for like paper clips or whatever on your desk. I'll start out by covering it with some jute, which I got at the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to do a little bit of this too, just for some contrast with the other colors I'll be doing. Oh, actually, nope, I'm going to skip that. You're seeing me thinking as I'm doing, because this is a last minute thing that I just decided to do today. Oops, I forgot to cut the end off of this. Kind of deciding what I'm doing as I go. And originally I was going to stand my topiary on that little plaque there, cover it with some paper and glue it to that. But I kind of changed my mind and decided I would do it this way instead. Ouch. I'm always burning myself. But that's all part of crafting. Yesterday I went to the Minnesota State Fair and I got sunburnt a little on my forehead. That's where my shirt came from. They were selling them at the newspaper area, and it's got Paul Bunyan and Babe the Blue Ox on it. It says I love tots. Not really a huge fan of tater tots, but I like what tater tot hot dish is, kind of a Minnesota thing, and I like what it represents, and that is hot dishes and casseroles and stuff, which I do like those. I know a lot of people don't, because we're brought up on them, pretty much everybody in Minnesota, but I like them and I like to make them. My kids probably got kind of sick of it growing up, but now they like a lot of the hot dishes. Except tuna hot dish. I could never get my kids to like tuna hot dish. And now I can't get my boyfriend to like it. So do you like tuna hot dish? Anybody out there like tuna hot dish? I love it. And everybody I talk to thinks it's gross, so. Okay, there we go. Got the little stand there done, and now I'm going to put a few rocks in it just to give it some weight. I know these pumpkins don't have much weight, so yeah. These are actually really pretty rocks. I got these at the Dollar Tree also. There's actually some really pretty ones in there. I feel kind of like I shouldn't be putting them in here. With all the people that I know that go agate hunting, my sister being one of them, and her son, they love to look for agates. So now I'm going to put this one, take the top off of it, which I already loosened. This pumpkin I got at, oops, I guess I got to do that differently. This pumpkin I got at Target for $1, or $3, sorry. This one was $3 at Target. My next one, ooh, trying to do this all kind of natural colors. This one I got at Dollar Tree this year, so I paid $1. Actually, this one I got last year, so I did pay $1. I'm actually rethinking that. I don't remember if I got it this year or last year. I know I have a bin full of pumpkins that I got last year. Trying to keep this kind of natural colors. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here yet. And then I'm using the pick from the Dollar Tree, the pumpkin pick. I was going to put a bigger stem on it, but this stem looks pretty natural, so I'm going to leave that stem on there, mostly because I'm having a hard time getting it off. And as we go, I'll move it up a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. I don't know why I have such a hard time getting this. There. Now you're able to see the mess behind me. Let's see, now I'm going to try to decorate the top a little with some... This is where my color in the Topiary will come from. I'll put a little bit of this garland in there. Let's see. Now, like I said, I'm doing this, deciding what to do as I go. I haven't really thought this one out. And I think I'm liking this idea of kind of wrapping it around a little. I was just going to put it at the top, and then I decided we needed a little bit of color in here going through it, which I am going to add some leaves and stuff too, but I'm going to start gluing that a little, getting a little dots of glue so it stays where I want it to. I started decorating my mantle a little. My mantle, and then I have a little side table when you come up my stairs. My entryway is, I have a small table in my entryway, otherwise it's not big enough to really do a lot. My entryway, I have a split level house, so when you walk in from my front door or my garage, there's, you either go upstairs to the kitchen, living room, and 2 bedrooms, or down basement to a family room and 2 bedrooms. And my laundry room's down there also. So the entryway doesn't have a lot of room for decorating. I can put a few things there. I think I'll just stop after I get it wrapped around the basket here at the bottom. Thinking I might go around this with the, let's see, do I have my, might go around that. Actually, I'm going to do that before I glue this down. I have this little piece here. Go around this top part. That'll kind of hide that metal underneath there. I've been crafting, I don't know if I've ever said this, but I've been crafting for a long time. We lived in Michigan for a while, and I met some ladies there through a paint class that I took, and we got to be really good friends and started doing craft shows together. So what I mainly do is painting and sewing. But I haven't been doing a lot of any of it since, or for a while, because I've been working a lot. This does not want to glue down very good. think I might do is see if I can take some of this. I don't know if this will work, but create kind of a pin to push it in. There. I don't know if you can see what I did, but I took a little piece of the wire here, bent it, and created kind of like a pin thing to hold it in place. So I don't know if it's me or if it's this. See, now I messed it up again. There. It just does not want to glue. I'm thinking that's kind of probably the way. I don't know if it's gluing to the styrofoam that it's not accepting or if it's the garland itself. But I don't think I've ever had this problem before with the garland. Has anybody else had this problem or used it? I'll get one or two more in and that should be good enough for a while to get it there. There's that one. And maybe one more down at the bottom. And I did not expect this to take this long to get this part done, so. See if I can get this to even go through that. Actually, it did. Okay, there. I'm going to twist some for the top. Oops, I'm not doing a very... Okay. See if I can get that to glue down. Nope, I'm going to have to do my little trick again. Okay. Want it to kind of hang down a little bit naturally. I kind of didn't twist it very good. And then I'm going to add a little bit of this raffia in different parts, cover up some of the glue. And I'll add a little bow on top too. And I'll trim this raffia. Oops. Not really raffia, this is one of those hula skirts that you can buy at the Dollar Tree. I'm trying to get just a tiny bit of glue, just enough to hold that in, because it won't take much to hold that in there. And I'm going to trim it a little too. I'm not going to leave it that long. He's sticking out. Just like the rustic look of it, having it in there. And I don't know if you saw my scarecrow video, but I did a couple scarecrows using this raffia or hula skirt, whatever you want to call it. And I'm on the same package of it. I bought 3 packages thinking I would need that much. And obviously I don't, because on the same package. That just adds a little bit more rustic in there. Okay. I think I'm going to take the rest of this. I have raffia all over now, my craft room. I take the rest of this. Take some jute. I think I trimmed that a little too much, but we're going to make it work. But this is a little pumpkin on top. I don't want it real big. Let's see, let's decide which part's going to be my front of the... I don't know if you can see what I just did. I added a little raffia bow up there. Let's see, I got a few leaves I can stick in there. These might be too big. Let's try this. And I'm just going to stick some different things in to give it a little bit more dimension. Probably should have cut that one in half, but I think it looks okay. These leaves need to be ironed. I actually had all these, this fall stuff packed away, a lot of it, because I bought a lot of it last year. Actually, I'm going to trim that a little. I bought it last year for my, or actually it was last year around this time, or around a year ago spring, I think it was. 2 years ago? Can't even think of when it was. I bought all this stuff because my daughter was going to have a fall wedding. And then she changed her mind, so I ended up having all this fall stuff left over, which when I'm done with my fall decorating, I'll try to show you what I did with. I have a Christmas tree in my living room that I try to decorate every year. Or every season, I should say. And the fall one is pretty full. Kind of did a lot with it for fall. But because I had all the fall flowers and stuff, I had it to use, so I used it. These things just come apart. So I'm just going to glue them in there like that. And maybe I'll add one up here. My front of it kind of ended up getting messed up, but let's see. Anything else I want to add to this? Okay, I think I may have overdone it just a slightly, but here it is, my finished topiary, and it actually looks kind of, oh, you know what, it's this line here is making it look crooked. I might need to fix that a little bit, but it's standing up straight, believe it or not, and probably should have checked that out. You can see some of the glue from when this was put together. But there you have it. This is my topiary. Let me know what you think of it. I'm going to try to do some more craft stuff. I have to do simple, fast things. Now I'm running behind, and oh, I could put one of these little acorns up here too. That would add a little bit to it. I don't know if it adds anything to it, but there you have it. Okay, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. And as I said, as you can tell, I got sunburnt yesterday. And if you want to know anything about the Minnesota State Fair, I guess it's a pretty popular, one of the biggest fairs, state fairs around. Oh, I got a lot of glare from this lamp. Or from the window, maybe. But, and Paul Bunyan and Babe the Blue Ox are a Minnesota thing, so Google it if you want to find out, you know, what they all about them. But here's my topiary. I hope you like it. Hope it inspires you to try making something like this. I mean, I did it in just a few minutes and with really not much thought ahead of time. I just thought, oh, I'm going to make a topiary, and I grabbed a few things. I wanted it to look natural, so grabbed some natural pumpkins. I did think about putting a fourth one on, but I think that would have been too much. But there you have it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.